What's going on YouTube? Ichi here, and we're back with another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. And last time we left off, we pretty much wrapped up. Well, we're still in court, but we pretty much we didn't solve the case yet. It's still up in the air, but we found out we filled out more of the ID log of who went into the evidence room in the police department. The very first one at the top, 777, we don't know who that was, but obviously it's a fake number, so somebody higher up has control over that, manipulating the evidence. But Edgeworth went in there, Officer Meekins, yes sir, yes sir, yeah, he went in there. Meekins went in there like twice, and then somebody pulled in as Goodman went in there, I think twice as well. And then yeah, we pretty much called on to Jake Marshall. We knew he was fishy, so we got some more evidence from the SO9 incident involving the Joe Drake killings, and Emma. Everybody in the courtroom has ties to that case. I think it's because Emma's parents were killed. Emma and Lana's parents were killed in those killings, I think. So, and Lana just requested some more information for us about that case and how it ties into everything. So yeah, we're gonna see some more of that, and I don't know where this case is gonna go, but we're putting Jake Marshall on the stand, so we're gonna see what he has to say. I think this should be it. Yeah, ladder. Yeah, this should be it. Alright, load, yes. It's gonna be interesting. February 24th, 12:14 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. Yeah, we're back in court, huh? Yeah, Emma ran off, so she ain't here. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Skype. Emma didn't come back. Allow me to call the next witness to the stand. The officer in charge of guarding the evidence room. Oh, excuse me. It's gonna be a bad start for this trial, I can feel it. The officer in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime. Yeah, Jake Marshall. Good. Don't mind me. Don't mind if I get a little soft before my interrogation. It's just like we do in Texas. Yeah. Oh, that's enough of you, witness. I haven't called on you yet. Witness, now I called on you. Please state your name and occupation.
Good. Me, partner? Oh, I'm just a man, same as you, wandering the trails. The trials. No, I was right. The trails of civilization. You know, we can't read in Texas. We don't read.
Occasionally helping the elderly cross intersections when needed. Yes, we get it. Alright, move on.
Oh, I know. You're a patrolman. Good. As for my name, if you listen hard enough, you can hear the howling wind calling out.
To be exact, is Jake Marshall, Your Honor. Howling wind? I never heard Edgeworth describe him in that way before. Now, Marshall, let me ask you something. You were in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime took place, were you not?
According to the papers, partner.
What do you mean?
A desperado's soul is as boundless as the desert sands. No paper can sum it up. Maybe it's best if we get on with this quickly. Please share with us your testimony of the day of the crime. In plain old English. Enough of that Texas crap. Not in my courtroom. Oh, fine, partner. Witness testimony. My job was to keep an wary eye on the Bone Orchard. They said I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. Besides, the room's protected by 2 security systems anyway. If I remember right, I was at the street side saloon at the time it went down. Look, I'm just an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, it's time I hit the trail. Yeehaw! I can't say I particularly care for your attitude. I can't say I care for your beard and your bald head, but you don't see me complaining. Partner. Hey, you better watch your mouth. This is my courtroom. Yeah, I'll see about that, partner.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 security systems?
Like I said, didn't you hear me? I mean the security systems and the ID card reader. I reckon even a cowpoke like you knows about those.
Yes, well, What about the fingerprint activated locks on the evidence lockers?
Finger activated locks? What kind of newfangled doohickey are those?
He's not being very helpful.
He's not that good with machines or with following orders. Everyone's got their weaknesses now, don't they, Mr. Prosecutor? This one seems like trouble. Okay, Mr. Wright, he's all yours.
Alright. Day of the crime. Cross-examination. Alright, we gotta press this. Let's press everything. Press everything. How exactly did you keep an eye on the evidence room? Oh wait, I gotta read the SO9 shit too. Hang on. Because Lana gave me the file, so here we go. Let's see. Alright, let's take a look at this real quick. Incident number SO9 is closed. Perpetrator Joe Drake. Serial murderer, sentenced death. Victims Edward Jones, Ed Kibley, Jeb Bates, Jason Knight, Rachel Moss, Neil Marshall. Rachel Moss. Neil Marshall. Yeah, that's his name, alright. Head prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Witness Lana Skike, Emma Skike. They were witnesses. Executive legislative investigators Damon Grant and Lana Skike. He's chief of police now. Damon Grant. Head investigator Bruce Goodman. Investigators Jake Marshall, Angel Starr. So it's Neil Marshall. So I'm guessing it was his father that got killed, or maybe a brother. Angel Starr, Bruce Goodman. Head investigator, executive investigators. Yeah, this mad crooked, yo. Damon Grant and Bruce Goodman, Angel Starr and Jake Marshall, like they all crooked, and they roped in. I guess Lana wasn't fucking with them, so that's why they trying to pin that murder on her for Bruce. I'm guessing maybe Jake, try to do him in, cause Angel Starr, she was trying to pin this junk on Lana too. Like she was even lying on testimonies. Like you can't do that. You can't lie on the stands. Like you do the pledge. Before they they pledge you in, you gotta like recite on the Bibles, like you gotta swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth. She was lying on the stand, like she was making up BS. Like, what the? So like this shit mad crooked. Okay, so alright. Okay, Neil Marshall. Alright. This is all coming together. Okay.
I made sure nothing moved in the security camera monitor. That room's so still. Even time dies in there. I was just a caretaker who interred the recordings.
You interred them?
Videos are nothing, aren't they? That's useful. When the time would come, I'd erase them. If nothing unusual is recorded, tapes are to be erased every 6 hours. Each time I erased a tape, it felt like I was erasing a part of my life. It's so depressing.
This guy has a flair for the dramatic, but it isn't going to do him any good. So in actuality, you don't physically enter the room, do you? Alright. But you made your rounds on the day of the crime, right?
Ain't you heard a word I said, partner? I told you, that ain't my style.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
No desperado I know lets rules get in their way.
There you go. That's a red flag right there. He not following the rules? Okay. And you work for the police? Okay. No desperado I know would join the police force.
So, Officer Marshall, on the day of the crime, just between you and me, I didn't set foot in the evidence room that day. There was a rubber glove stuck in the victim's locker. Do you know anything about it? Sorry, partner, I can't say I do. I haven't been in that crypt in weeks.
Yeah, okay. How's this guy avoid being fired? You used to be a detective, so you used the evidence room in the past, right?
Of course, back in my day, the locker was a gold mine of evidence.
And yet, you didn't know about the fingerprint locking mechanism.
Sorry, partner, I ain't good with machines, I just told you. I couldn't even tell you how a bike works.
That's quite incredible. The sensors on the locker handles can't not be seen. It's well known that some detectives are unaware of their presence. Now that you mention it, Detective Gumshoe said something like that too.
At any rate, it doesn't seem that this is relevant to the crime. Can you tell us what you were doing when the crime took place?
What were you doing in a place like that?
I was eating spaghetti. Not even Angel's steak of lunches can beat that Paula's Gaily separated pasta. Yeehaw! Do you mean to tell us you abandoned your police duties to eat some noodles?
Not all desperados eat tacos, partner.
That's not what I meant. I hope this has at least taught you a lesson. Stay on your damn job.
That's strange. This is usually where Edward says, Did you not want a raise this year? And he's mad quiet. Alright. Out of ammo, Officer Marshall.
That's right, partner. Or as you call it, evidence. If you plan to pin me to this crime, then you better draw. Otherwise, you just wasted my time. My steel horse is waiting to carry me back into the west sunset. Yeehaw!
One thing seems clear. Despite being responsible for guarding the evidence room, the witness doesn't appear to have seen anything.
Texans don't take orders from anyone. Everyone knows that.
All these red flags, man. You know he's suspicious. Apparently your supervisors don't. Okay, I have a trump card up my sleeve, so I best keep my cool. Before I use it, though, I better up the ante. Yeah, okay. So we got a pin into being in the evidence room. We got his blood-stained fingerprint on there that was wiped. Found the bloody handprint left in his room. The print had been wiped. Oh shit! It's his print though. Yeah, Marshall's fingerprints. It's been wiped though. And then we got this. Alright. Like, let's look at his testimony real quick. Alright, my job is keep an eye on where they said I was supposed to. Because, like, when I'm reading, I can't focus on the dialogue when I'm, like, acting it. So it's like I gotta reread what they're saying to, like, internalize it. That's how my mind works. Like, I'm focused on the voice acting, so I'm not paying attention to, like, the actual lines and the information. Alright, so I was supposed to make the rounds 3 times a day. Style, besides the rooms. Protected with 2 security systems. If I remember right, I was at this street side saloon when I went down. An innocent man. So, alright, you was at the saloon, right? Alright, we got your print there. Alright, let's hit him with the print. Can't deny that. Objection! Officer Marshall, doesn't it strike you as odd that it is you being called in to testify like this? After all, you were in the security room at the time of crime, right? You was off down at the saloon, right? You weren't there, right?
And yet, you dragged me down in here. Explain yourself, partner.
I'm about to. It's quite simple. You left a very large trail behind at the scene. Or to be exact, a handprint.
Listen real good, partner. Like I said, I'm just a caretaker of the crib. I pay my respects, that is, I make my rounds, and about once a month. It's only natural my fingerprints will be in there.
Oh, hold up. I only wish you were, officer. But you see, your fingerprints were covered in blood. Yeah, how you explain that? Get out of here with that.
Witness, what is the meaning of this? Your blood-stained fingerprints were at the scene of the crime?
The blood was wiped away, however. A luminol test clearly revealed this. Well, Officer Marshall?
It seems to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on their shoulders.
I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall. About the blood-stained fingerprints.
Very well. You may begin your testimony about your fingerprints found at the scene of the crime.
Oh, what you gonna come up bullshit you have to come up with?
Oh, you about to see, partner? Witness testimony. Like I said, it's only natural for me that my fingerprints would be in that evidence room. One of them just happened to be at the same place as the bloodstained handprint. The murderer touched the locker with my fingerprint by chance. The bloodstain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated. Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? See, I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, okay.
And the witness explanation seems valid. Although there's room for doubt. Life wouldn't be fun without any doubt, partner. The defense may now cross-examine the witness.
This guy hiding something, I can feel it. Now's my chance to prove it. Alright. Cross-examination. Alright, like I said, it's like natural. My fingers would be in the evidence room. One of them just happened to be at the same place to play handprint. Murder touched the locker with my fingerprint by chance. The bloodstain and the fingerprint were completely unrelated. Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? How do you know they were wearing gloves? Was that in any gotta call him out on this bullshit. I'm trying to pin this shit on him. I got the SL9. I'm trying to think how I gotta pin this shit on him. He trying to weasel out his way out of this. Bloodstain, the murderer touched the locker with my fingerprint by chance. Touched the locker with my fingerprint by chance, huh? One of them just happened to be the same place as the handprint. It wasn't by chance he set that locker up, because it had the glove in there so he can open it. I'm about to call him out on that. But which evidence proves that though? Do I show the tape or do I show the glove that was used? The video from the security camera placed in the evidence room. I think I'll show the glove, right? No, I guess I'll show the tape. The murder touched the locker on my fingerprint had been by chance. It wasn't by chance. So I think I'll pull up the tape, I guess. Hopefully this was right. No, play it, present it. Nah, it's not right. Fuck. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It doesn't. Yeah. I fucked up.
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Get your facts straight.
Oops, I didn't go so well. Damn. Alright. Bloodstain and fingerprint completely unrelated. Bloodstain and the fingerprint completely unrelated. Bloodstain and fingerprint unrelated. Completely unrelated. Proof's good, man. Killer's wearing gloves. Unrelated. No. Unrelated. Alright, the tape wasn't it. Files were driven against 2 years ago. Only the sign detector prints can open indicator lamp. Lights up when opened. So is it this one? Hang on. There you know I was wearing gloves. Fingerprint completely unrelated. Murder touched the lock by chance. Chance of happening. I didn't press this already? That's weird. The chances of that happening are 1,000,000 to 1.
On the contrary, one could argue just the opposite. The chances of that not happening are 1,000,000 to 1. Get one thing straight, partner. You ain't gonna get no reward from me with a mere fingerprint. You wanna know why? You don't know why?
I didn't press all this? I thought I pressed all this. Yeah, what? I didn't press this? Unrelated. Let's pick it up.
They're different as night and day. Kinda like cereal and the cereal. One got to do with breakfast while the other type's a murderer. He's right. Although seemingly alike, they're totally different.
I don't see what homonyms have to do with this. I thought I pressed this already. I could have swore I did. How do you know that? Yo, I swear I pressed all this already.
I may be a loner, but I still do my job. I keep up with the reports.
There was a blood stain at the scene of the... Oh, my bad, excuse me. I messed up my line there, the director. There was a blood stain at the scene, thought to be left by the murderer. That's right. It was found in Detective Gumshoe's locker. However, no fingerprints were detected on the handprint. Oh yeah, I think we tried that too.
So that would mean the murderer was wearing gloves. Happened to place their hand on top of Officer Marshall's fingerprints. That's the only logical conclusion.
I can't let him squirm out of this. I gotta find something. Something decisive to tie Officer Marshall to this crime. I didn't press all this, Joe. I didn't. I could have swore I did. That's because you... How did you put it? Pay your respects once a month?
Yeah, that's right. That and one more thing. That locker happened to be mine.
What? What do you mean? It was his locker. I knew it was. I just jumped the gun. I didn't like I said, I was so caught up in the acting, I didn't even pay it mind. I guess I didn't press. I swore I did it the first time. I guess I thought I did it the second time.
I meant what I said. That's the lock I used when I was a detective. The lock I still use. All that's in there now, though, is a heap of broken dreams.
I see.
It'd be strange if my prints weren't all over the place.
Apparently his fingerprint data was never removed from that locker's programming. He must have been using the fingerprint lock all this time without even ever knowing it. Watch fingerprints updated to the court record.
Are you starting to get the picture, partner?
The picture?
This seal of blood in the desert is just food for the buzzards. There's only one reality, and that's this.
The security tape.
So long as my trial isn't in there, you can't say otherwise.
Oh, trail, my bad.
So long as my trail isn't there, you can't say otherwise.
This isn't getting us anywhere, Mr. Wright. Please consider carefully where you're going with this cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, continue your testimony, Officer Marshall.
Alright, so we just updated it, alright. So what Marshall's found on bloody handprint on Marshall's own locker, the print had been white. So we just updated it, right? So it should be... Hang on. I just want to make sure before I start jumping the gun here. And then one, contract, a million. Who get one partner? You ain't gonna get a war finger from me. You wanna know why? Those things unrelated. Yes, he's right. A little different. Ominous. Wearing gloves. How you know that? Blah blah. That's right. It was found in Detective Gumshoe's locker. So that's Gumshoe's locker over there in the corner. However, no fingerprints were detected on that handprint. Oh yeah, I think we tried that too. So that would mean the murder wearing gloves happened on to place his hand on top of Officer Marshall's handprint. That's the only logical conclusion. Too bad it wasn't me in that video, right, partner? It was you. You had that fucking knife. It's the same fucking knife he got. I'm calling him out on that knife. Cause it ain't that one. And then you know the mirror was wearing gloves. Too bad it wasn't me in that video, right, partner? That fucking knife, man. It's the same knife, I bet. It's like a machete, kind of. Let's look at the tape. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh no! I don't want to look at the tape. I wanted to look at the tape. I clicked on the wrong button. Cause like that doesn't work when you press the wrong thing with the wrong evidence. I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to look at the damn tape. I was trying to look at it. That's what I was trying to do. What do you mean by that?
You want to tie me to this crime, isn't that right, partner? If so, that video is the only direct evidence you have.
This is new. But that video is next to useless. It's full of blind spots.
Blind spots?
Places you can't see. See, that's why it's so important to press every fucking line of like dialogue, cause otherwise you won't open up a new branch. Like it's so like, I ain't gonna say it's annoying, but it's like it's so easy to like miss a line, cause you have to follow like a specific trail to, you know, open up the right path of new dialogue and to progress. So that's why it's so important to press every little thing. And it's so easy to overlook shit like by doing that. Places you can't see. The camera's panning back and forth. The floor isn't shown. If someone was familiar with the camera's position, they could leave the room without being caught on the tape, which he just did.
We don't have time for your speculations, Mr. Wright. We've been in this courtroom long enough listening to you trying to figure this shit out.
Well, Mr. Wright, if you can show us evidence in this video that indicates Officer Marshall is present, please do so now. Yeah, he opened up that locker at the end. Very well. Allow me to point out your mistake, Officer Marshall.
Thread carefully, Mr. Wright, or you might wind up being the one making the mistake.
Now then, let's have another look at the video. Show us this incriminating evidence of the witness, Officer Jake Marshall. It's all the way at the end. I just went over it. This music mad creepy, and then you hear like you see this attack going on. It's like, because Meekins could have died. Well, I don't think he was trying to kill him, but he could have died. But he more wanted to set him up. Yeah, when that locker opens up, right about here. Yeah, we couldn't see nobody open that shit. Bringing our attention back to the security camera is a mistake I'm afraid you'll soon not forget, Officer Marshall.
The days are short in Texas, and so are our tempers. Could you sum up what you have to say in 8 words or less?
Very well. You can clearly be seen in this video.
Exactly 8 words. Not bad, partner. Not bad.
The key lies in a certain locker shown in the video. That's gumshoe shit right there. That's the fishing pole he had and the metal detector, and I guess that's his extra coat he has.
That locker with the white cloth sticking out, that was the witnesses, I believe.
Now then, let's rewind the video a bit. Yeah, we have no idea. He went off camera and he opened it, so we don't even know. Like, obviously the person knew about it, went around. And that's his locker. He got sloppy and he opened it up.
Oh, the white cloth, it's gone.
What's the meaning of this, Officer Marshal? When the crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there. Then it suddenly appeared. There's only one explanation. Officer Marshal, you were in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What's more is you opened your locker when the camera was turned away. Yeah, what you got now? Punk ass cowboy.
Order, I say. Hold your horses. Sorry, partner. But you got the wrong man. I ain't no killer.
Yeah, okay.
So what if my locker was open? That doesn't mean I'm the one who opened it.
Nope. It's only one. Your fingerprints, man. You just said it. The fingerprints.
The murderer needed to hide something, so he opened the locker and stuck it in. It's not my fault he happened to choose mine. Why is everyone staring at me like that? Like I'm some wanted man.
Cause you just fucked yourself, dummy. This guy isn't just plain dumb. He really doesn't know. I hate to rain on your parade, but you're the only person who can open that particular locker. Your fingerprints, dummy.
Oh yeah? I call your bluff.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
You said open the locker. Now prove it.
Boom.
A fingerprint sensor.
Yeah, look at you. Look at you sweat. We talked about this earlier today. The lockers can only be opened by the detective they belong to.
Oh, what kind of crazy talk is this?
Well, Detective, Gumshoe did mention something about this earlier.
Yeah, in any case, the locks aren't that obvious. Yeah, there are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
So, Sheriff, what do you have to say in 8 words or less?
I only got one word for you, partner. No! Order, I say, order in this courtroom. God damn it, order. I'm gonna start throwing people out again. You in that blue shirt, you're out of here. But I'm just standing here again. I didn't do nothing. God, throw him out. No. Order, I say, order. Witness, explain yourself. If this is a joke, it's the worst I ever heard.
I assure you this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Now then, please tell us what you were doing in the evidence room at the time of the crime.
You damn freaking lawyer. Ole, please answer the question.
What is he now, a bullfighter? That's alright, Officer Marshall. I believe we can figure the rest from here.
We can?
Have a look at these floor plans. There is no place for someone to hide in the evidence room. Yet Officer Meekus didn't see Officer Marshall.
If that excuse me.
That's right. The only possible conclusion.
Well then, let's hear it. Where was Officer Marshall at the time of the crime?
What's VK? Victim, killer, okay. Victim, killer, time of crime. Isn't that it? Right here? Victim, killer? Nah, Meekins is against the wall. He got knocked out.
I think they're talking about when he sliced his hand. Because that's where Meekin was when he sliced it.
Yeah, that's true.
Where the K is at, then, of course, Marsh was where the V's at.
Yeah, you're right. There's the locker right here. Yeah, you're right. It's confusing the way they put it, though. And there's no explanation. It's just VK on the screen. You're like, what? Okay. And like I said, when I'm voice acting, I can't pay attention to the dialogue, and I can't get that information. That's why I have to reread it after I press and do the voice acting, because I can't split my mind in two like that. So, because if I was just reading, I could take all the information and no problem. But yeah, it's just hard to do. Officer Marshall was standing right there.